Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining. They tell a story about a fellow who is very late to an important meeting. He shows up at the office building. He's running very late, he's very nervous, and he can't find a parking space. It's an important meeting. It may be the most important meeting of his career. And he says to God, "God, if you help me find a parking space, I will give 25% of the proceeds of this business deal to charity." Just as he finishes saying the sentence, right in front of him, a car pulls out of a space. He looks up at God and he says, "Never mind, I found my own space, God." In life, we all turn to God in moments of crisis. The question is, do we turn to God when life is good? Do we make sure to be thankful and to continue that faith when life is blessed? This is one of the great lessons of a beautiful law that is discussed in the Torah portion this week. We're told in this week's Torah portion that when you make a piece of dough, when you make bread and you have this piece of dough in front of you, before you bake the bread, you should take a piece off. And in ancient times, you would give it to the priest. Today, we just set it aside for God. And the statement we are making is that now that we have the dough, now that we have the success, now that we have the sustenance in front of us, instead of forgetting about God in that time, this is the time where we take a moment to say, "Thank you, God." Even when life is successful, we still turn to God. And this, of course, is so important in our lives. Not just when life is hard do we turn to God in a state of crisis, but when life is blessed, look up, say thank you, and recognize and be grateful for the wonderful blessings that you have. Thank you for joining, and Shabbat Shalom.